Welcome back, YouTubers, and this is the last major power-up item for Kamen Rider Build, the Genius Bottle. Now, I took a bit to get it because there was a lot of demand for this. I still have been unable to find an evil trigger for the evil driver, so still working on that one, so it's going to be a while before you see that. Otherwise, this is his last power-up item. Now, it shares some similarities to the Rabbit Tank Sparkling Bottle, as it's a big additional power-up item. It does have a lot more vents and things on it, but we'll see what happens. Now, something you should also know is this thing has a little functionality outside of its henshin. If you tap this, you'll hear its default startup sound, but then you get this. That last one's the one that starts off the sequence, but it'll basically go through those sounds from the actor speaking lines he spoke during the series. Henshin is, of course, the transformation call that most Kamen Riders and many other Super Sentai and other Tokusatsu characters use, because it means to transform, and build-up's just his catchphrase. Anyway, but let's get to this. Now, the dial here does nothing. It's just there because they all have this. This one does nothing, and this is the one that activates those various phrases. Now, you can slot it in. Now this one has several finishing moves. Observe. Then so it goes one side, then flip side, and then all side, with Genius Attack, Genius Break, and then Genius Finish. It's kind of tricky to time it right because it's hard to hear, but that's the same as what they do in the show. That's pretty much the main function of this. It's a pretty cool add-on, and I do like it a lot, plus no need for the hazard trigger. But he frequently has it inserted when he's using it. So I'm kind of curious what'll happen. So let's find out. I'm not sure if they're really supposed to match up that way. It's hard to say.
Hazard on! Hazard on! Ready, go! Overflow! Genius finish!
But it doesn't seem to work too badly, actually. Anyway, but that's basically it. Now, I'll try and get some of the other stuff in a few weeks, and once I've got all the bottles I think I'm going to get, I'm going to do a big video of both this and the Evil Driver if I can get all the bottles together, but that's going to take a little bit. The one bottle I don't think I'm going to be able to get my hands on is the Santa bottle. Unfortunately, that one was a Christmas cake item, and those are just a pain to get. Not much you can do. All in all, the series is going to be ending this coming Sunday, so I'm a little sad that it's the final episode, but then again, it was a really good series. It worked really well. They did finally reveal the reason for the different bottle combos. One is something that the astronaut who found Evolve Driver and the Pandora box liked, and then something that would destroy it. So, for example, a rabbit would be squashed by a tank. A hawk would be beaten by a Gatling gun. Eventually, though, he stopped giving correct answers, the father, who was the astronaut, and started making up stuff like submarines and wasps, which explains some of the more bizarre combinations. But many of the initial combinations are basically that, which is an interesting way to think about it. Anyway, that aside, please like, subscribe, comment below, share this video, and also follow me on Twitter on the link below, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!